Oh, I guess this is what we were in right now. Interesting look. Oh well. Ay, ay, ay.
You know anything about the High Republic settlement off towards the swamps?
Well, of course. The whole area was devastated when the moon fell on it. You're heading there, aren't you?
Yeah. Need some information from the ruins.
Well, watch your step. Rockfall is a big problem. Unless increasing your friction coefficient is another one of your talents.
Hey, Glitter. How you doing?
That was a physics joke.
Okay. Thanks for the warning.
Oh, local legend holds that those ruins are chock full of ghosts.
Oh.
Of course, I would not believe in that kind of thing. But you tell me if you saw one, yeah?
You bet.
Oh, chocolate pretzel sounds really nice right now. You know, I'm cold too. There's snow outside. I just had dinner. I'm still having issues with OBS.
You can really see how a world like this would
or at least I had. I think I fixed it now.
Talking about?
Well, the High Republic was a time of idealism, growth, the great works, the beacon. And Kobo was right in the middle of it. This world is a window into a golden age.
You see all that in your ancient trinkets.
Hey, this stuff is not ancient. Hell, we're still using relays from the Rimward expansions.
All right, all right. All I'm saying is that you shouldn't go romanticizing this place. Stick around too long and it changes. You take Turgle, for instance.
It wasn't always like that.
Come to think of it, bad example.
It's like they say, Big Wheel. There's only one way to train a deep space pilot.
What's that?
Send them a bad hyperspace chart and hope they've got brains.
Indeed. If only business were as simple as hyperspace navigation.
If only.
So you and Grease have any big dreams for this cantina?
Well, there's a stage collecting dust. Perhaps one day we'll hire some off-world bands. That'd sure help us stand out.
I'd say standing out isn't your problem.
Fair point. But just so you know, the band at my previous gig packed more heat than a Hut's honor guard.
And until this raider situation is under control, let the music play on.
I know what you are, for what it's worth.
Do you now?
Sure. The way you carry yourself. That saber on your belt. I won't say anything, of course.
Why not? The bounty could be your ticket off-world.
And I've already told you enough about my past business to land me in an Imperial intake yard.
Guess I'll have to settle for honor among outlaws.
Look, I know what it's like to have a losing streak tied around your throat. And I respect anyone who keeps fighting even when the chips are down.
You're a hard man to read, Moran.
Then, as they say, I've still got it. See you around, Cal.
See you around, Moran.
So what'd you do before you came here?
I used to perform in a medicine show. I was required to dress in garish outfits and read fortunes, while
Oops.
others would stand the audience.
My drink.
That sounds a little demeaning.
Yes, but the experiences we carry always have a use, Sojourner. When I arrived on Kobo, I noticed a charlatan trying to swindle someone with fool's priorite.
How'd you know?
He wore long sleeves in the heat.
That's a dead
Sleight of
giveaway.
hand, huh? I saw a merchant on Corellia do that.
An old trick. Well, I stopped the sale, and Doma has been grateful ever since.
And the swindler?
tried the trick on the raiders, so
Oof.
I hear, and sealed his fate. I must be alone now.
Okay. Yeah, she doesn't want to talk to us right now. She will. I hope.
Hey, we're thinking of plugging fresh energy cores into the dams at Dredger Gorge.
Oh, nope.
See
It's
if we
doing it
can get 'em
again.
working again.
Not a bad idea. Where'd you learn to do that?
Old friend of ours. Top-notch engineer. Had a winning smile, too.
That he did.
Good friend to have around.
You'd think. But the guy shorted us on our cut after a big take. So, Grok may have left an anonymous tip with the authorities.
Yeah.
This how you treat all your friends?
Don't you mind, Cal. Real friends like you got nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't sound ominous at all.
Seems like the raider problem here is getting worse on the daily.
They've got a new leader. No surprise they're getting bolder.
Well, I guess that's why they call it hazard pay. Not much to be done, is there?
Talk like that's gonna get us both killed.
Oh, yeah? Well, let's get his take. What do you propose we do, Cal?
Why don't you get off-world? Try your hand somewhere less dangerous.
Yeah.
Kid's right, damn it. Let's get out of here before we get worse than killed.
We ain't throwing everything away just 'cause things got a little hairy. This is just what we scrappers do. We grab anything that looks valuable.
And hope it isn't load-bearing. Yeah, I get it. But you're underestimating the raiders.
Due respect, we've made it this far. And there's no way I'm quitting.
We're...
Right. No way we're quitting now. Come back later, yeah?
Yeah.
You seem different in here, Cal.
How so?
Well, you're more relaxed, for sure.
I guess. Grease did a good job with this place. Feels like home.
Grease. Not sure I'll ever meet another Latero like him. That was supposed to be a compliment. Keep an eye out for the Empire.
Garacos. They fight to the bitter end, don't they? Especially when they're injured.
Yeah, they do.
A lot of beasts are like that. I learned the hard way on a family outing once. My first time leading. Tracked a Kivaroa back to its nest. It was killing livestock. No other choice but to put it down. Played the approach perfectly. Found an opening. But my family was watching, so I decided to get a little bit fancy. Lost my concentration. One of its legs slams down, inches away from cracking my spine. Mama pushed it aside in the nick of time. And finished that Kivaroa no frills.
That's a close call.
Yep. Hey, you corner something, it'll do what it needs to survive. Even when you have the upper hand, never underestimate your prey. Talk soon.
Talk soon.
I know things are pretty tough right now, but think about the old days. Remember that scrape on Dathomir, Kashyyyk?
That was a close call, and now it's even more dangerous.
I wonder what it'll be like on the other side of all this, you know? Assuming we live through it. Go do what you gotta do.
All right. I'll go do what I gotta do. Oh, we're gonna see. I want to check on my garden, see if it's grown yet. But first, let's talk to Z.
Cal, I hope I'm not intruding, but what happened to your Jedi Master?
Oof.
Died during the purge. Gave his life so I could escape. I can still hear his last words. Trust only in the Force.
Oh, Cal, I am so very sorry.
It was a long time ago.
2 centuries later, and Master Kree's last directive still rattles my memory banks.
I'll never forget. but that's how they're still with us.
I think you're right about that. No time to talk.
All right.
Cal, I've got a question for an accomplished warrior like yourself. Say your enemies are closing in fast, with blasters drawn and murder in their eyes.
Okay.
What do?
I focus on the moment and trust my training. Overthinking what will happen can make you freeze up.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But the most important thing is to know what you're fighting for.
My life?
That's a start.
I'm really busy, Cal. Maybe later.
Hey, buddy. Hiya, Cal.
You and droids seem to get along, don't you?
Sure do. Always had trouble connecting with people. Droids are logical, easy to fix when broken. People are unpredictable.
No kidding. But once you find the right person, it gets easier.
Hope so. Let's chat later.
Okay, let's check on garden.
This is encouraging. I bet we can plan even more.
Oh, it didn't grow yet. Dang it. All right. Let's see. Right, Doma. I was going towards Doma. Oop. It's not exactly what I wanted. Down we go. Just keeping an eye on OBS. Okay, now that's where we want to go. All right. Uh-huh.
Well, hey there, traveler.
Hey.
Hi there.
Don't mind the beast. She don't like strangers. The mountain don't neither. You be careful.
I'll try. Thanks.
Prospector's Folly, we call it. Pretty treacherous. Crawling with all kinds of dangers.
Sounds like our kind of place.
Yeah, it does give the feeling of constant threat of being ambushed, doesn't it?
There's stuff beyond these crags that make your blood run cold.
Oh, we could tell you some stories.
Okay, we can go over there. Is this where we're supposed to go? Yeah, totally is. Okay. Boom. Scuba! There he is.
What's your name, lad? If I'm to hold a grudge, best to know the name.
I'm Cal. This is BD1.
My bantam old mum dubbed me Scuba Stev. Scuba the Fisher, am I?
You know, there's a fish tank down in Pyloon Saloon that could use some attention.
Pyloon Saloon? That'll have an infested watering hole down in yon valley.
All right, all right. Forget I asked.
Ah, fine, twist my arm. I'll do it. Meet me at the saloon and we'll appraise this so-called tank. So, you wish to prick up your ears and receive the tale of Scuba?
Yes, please.
Sharing stories? We'll listen.
Mm-hmm.
Then you be a fool, my lad. A sordid tale will bring you nothing but grief and woe.
Okay, well, if you're not sharing stories, we'll...
Oh, fine, I'll tell you. At your own insistence, and at your own peril. My story begins in a small village on the frozen banks of Sakavi Tarn, my home world. Nights black as quillfish in it. Winters so cold, a stern look can turn you to glass.
Doesn't sound like the easiest place to grow up.
Difficult, aye. From the moment your mother's milk froze on your tongue to the moment you foundered upon frozen streets. You see, the Fishies, they had the right of it. They dwelt far below the ice, where warm currents danced like ribbons in the wind. To fish so scarce a quarry, on account of the great fish famine, well, it's nae a mild undertaking. But for all the belly-aching now, there's a peaceful enough life for a wee Sakavian with an instinct for the road.
So you discovered your talent early.
Such a talent was I, that as a lad, nae hardly sporting my first prickly chin hair, I was given an audience with Undone. But that'll be a tale for another time.
Oh.
Where were we? Ah, yes. By virtue of my prodigious fishing talents, I was taken to see the mysterious one they call Undone. I can see it still. Wee Scuba, ushered into yon black-mouthed cave. I could barely make out a figure glinting with moonlight. I scrubbed my eyes like a old tar scrubbing the deck. And there she was, a vast creature. Great tentacles blooming from her blubber, like cables gorging on a fuel tank. One of the tentacles twitched into the air, just over my head, and then, wham! Right on the noggin, so I'm told. I staggered out the cave like a lover first acquainted with the deck. But something else happened. I think, when that fell tentacle struck me, Undone took something straight out of my brain and put something else in.
She put something in your brain?
Aye, boy. The subtle art of catching a fish. The art of focus. And in the dark, with nothing but the bristles on your chin for company, that focus is special. From that day forward, when I plunged my line into the frigid waters, it would emerge with a fish. 3 times out of 7.
That's less than half.
My village told me that I'd be the one to save them from the great fish famine. Little did I know that the grapnel was soon to arrive on our shores.
Gonna assume that's a bad thing.
Perhaps, lad. And perhaps not. But that'll be a story for another time. The tale continues. When we last spoke, I warned of the grapnel's arrival. That great ship came descending on us like an anchor cutting the deep. Ne'er a more fearsome ship did you clap eye on. She was sharp, like a fish, like the nose of a bony fish. She had 3 great claws. Aye, the landing gear. But when her great jaws parted, aye, the loading ramp. Will you hush and let Scuba tell the story? Her great jaws parted, disgorging her dread crew. A more vile pack of fisher folk you never did see. And led by the vilest of them all, Captain One-Yek Wet, the bearded basilisk bat that he intended to fish in our waters. Trophy hunters they were, in search of the most rare catches. Well, we Sakavians refused. We had the great famine to contend with, see? Every fish was precious. But the ferocious captain didn't care for our troubles. With a belch, he he produced from his creel a mighty harpoon. Wait, cried wee Scuba, hopping off of his rock. I know these waters like the taste of my own tongue. There'll be few fish beneath yon ice. But, continued I, if you take me with you, and if you leave my village be, I could show you how to coax the rarest of fishes onto your line. Aye. The dread captain stroked his briny beard. After a long moment, he held out his hand and grinned most terribly. Lad, said he, you be in luck. I'll be requiring another for my crew, one who knows the curve of the sea. Oh, Cal. If I could only go back to that moment when I shook Captain Wet's rigid hand. If only I'd never stepped off my wee rock. But my encounter with Undan had given me a taste for the unknown. I couldn't resist the call of adventure, and I had to save my people. So, I left with the grapnel, thinking the business done. I would be a fisher for Captain Wet. Of course, my adventure had only begun. For just when the grapnel hit orbit...
More trouble, I take it?
Ah, but I've havered on long enough. Come back another time and I'll tell you more.
I love Scuba.
So, you wish to hear of a time on the grapnel with the crew of the dread Captain Wanyak Wet?
Let's hear it.
Aye. My tenure began with quite a bump. The moment the grapnel hit orbit, her claxons began to sing.
This is stream now.
A ship full of lawful types swam out to the stars and hailed us. What be the meaning of this? Growled our captain. We're simple fisher folk. Your transponder codes tell a different tale, came the reply. You be standing on stolen property, you do. Ah, you've rightful caught us, said the captain. Come on aboard, and I'll surrender what was stolen. But scarcely had the lubbers set boot on the deck of the grapnel, when wham! The captain's harpoon skewed them like a quailfish on a spit. "Now you can't do that when you're running line, can you?" said the captain to me, grinning in his foulsome way. I'm sorry to say that I picked up the harpoon that black day. For years, I did not toss a fish back into the sea when I caught her. Well, that is until... blobbing you to death. I'll continue my tale soon, lad.
No, tell more.
Aye, so we returned to my time on the grapnel. Against the protestations of my heart, I forsook the rod and line for the harpoon. For years, we trawled the outer rim, spearing every fish that happened across our path. Talented as I was, I speared more fish than the rest of the crew. Put together, fool as I was, I didn't have the wisdom to be ashamed. The dread Captain Wanyak Wet took notice. He showered me in brevets, gave me the best of catches, and scarcely a year after I left Sakavitar, I became his first mate. Shortly after my promotion, we were on our way to Manan to sell the carcass of a gooberfish. But, wham! Just as we dove out of hyperspace and the great ocean world streaked into view, so did she. The most glorious creature I'd ever beheld. A whale of marvelous proportion. Swimming through Manan's orbit like it was nothing but an easterly current back home. I was transfixed.
No kidding. How close did you get?
Funny you should ask. I didn't have long to set my eyes abulge before he crashed headlong into her. The grapnel bounced off her like chum off flotsam. We plummeted down to the ocean, sundering the grapnel on the sea floor, where a gang of pirate quarren were holed up. The filthy Zephyrs. We swam out to the riven hull and found ourselves surrounded by quarren, demanding all manner of things, including our bounty of fish. So, away we swam, Captain White, the crew, and myself. But, blind as we were at such depth, we shortly ran into a dead end, finding ourselves surrounded by quarren. Find me again, and I'll continue the tale.
Found you.
So Scuba, whatever happened with the pirates?
So there we were, 4 quarren, armed with spears, each way a mind to make a mantelpiece of my wee rubbery head. I looked over to me captain, and he stared right back, waving his arms like a goober fish in heat. At the harpoon I held in my hand. Oh, for a black instant, I considered nailing those pirate quarren to the rocks with my harpoon. But something stopped me from pulling the trigger. Perhaps it was the sparkle that caught my eye. The sparkle of a passing glumbrig eel. What would those pirates say to a whole school of glumbrig eels? A crackle and a sparkle as they be, thought I. So I opened my wee mouth and emitted the mating call of the eel.
You speak eel?
Aye, but I forgot to turn on me comm.
Hey, Nat.
Alone heard the cry. A bad, demented expression put such a fright on the
We're listening to Fisherman Tales.
By the time they'd come to the senses, we were swimming away as fast as our flippers could carry us. It was only later, as we fled aboard the Zephyr's schooner, that I realized how close the real danger was. But I shall continue my tale next time.
Next time is now.
Where did we end? Ah, yes. The monstrous Captain Wet, his crew and myself fled aboard the pirate schooner and the filthy Zephyrs. Well, fast as the morning thaw, I could tell something was off. Wanyik, he wouldn't look me in the eye. Oh, and a dreadful stench was a-brewing his rotten beard. An augur of fate most ill. Wanyik took the helm, and with landing claws away, we flew to deep space, putting a few lifetimes between us and those pirates. We found ourselves afield of the Parlymian trade route. As soon as the captain took his hand off the yoke, he put it on his harpoon and gave me a look, like a half-starved toucan iron sprat. Scurver, snarled the vile captain. You've gone as soft as an oyster's navel. If I couldn't trust you to spare a quarren with your blaster in your mouth, how could I trust you to skewer the great goober fish? My hesitance to pull the trigger had me undone. In spite of my most rabid pleas, the captain jettisoned wee Scuba in an escape pod. The last thing I saw was his dread smile, crooked like a bayman's backbone. And so, my time aboard the grapnel met a briny end. Sitting aload in a pod, in deep space, with nothing but a tank of old cod and gash. I'll tell you more later, lad. The despair, the stench. It's enough to set my stomach a-churn to this very day.
Tell me more.
So, Scuba, back to your story. Were you actually marooned in deep space by Captain Wet?
Aye, lad. There I sat, tummy a-rumble, gazing out at the void. My somber reflection staring back from the porthole. Was it hours? Years? Neither would faze me. But I do recall this. After a term most interminable, there she was, like a bowsprit cutting through a crest. A great space whale, still sporting the grapnel's imprint on her side, emerged from a parted void. Aye, even now it brings the salt to my eyes. Her great blubbery undulations tossed me pod through the stars like a goose-winged skiff. The stars swirled about like 100,000 fishes, until suddenly I saw a planet below. There my pod crashed, and there I was rescued by kindly locals. I had been saved by this marvelous creature from the depths of space. I tried searching for her. Alas, to no avail. She eluded me for years before I packed my satchel and headed home for Sakavi Tar. Most didn't believe what I'd seen. They say she was naught but the terminal spasm of a starving salt's brain. But I know what I saw, lad. I know what I saw. Of course, when I returned home, things were not as I remembered them. But that be a tale for another time.
And this would be that time.
So, after years of searching for the great whale, I returned home to the frozen shores of Sakavi Tar, where my tale began. And this world on which I was weaned and warmed seemed but a moon to me careworn eyes. So small. I foot-slogged my way back to Undun's cave, but I found it empty, and somehow colder than I remembered. You know, lad, sometimes the truth brings peace, and sometimes it brings sadness. The fish is nae always what you thought it'd be when it bit the line. I've dragged myself out of that cave and back to my village. And what I discovered next sent a spar through me thrice-pickled belly. All me kith and kin, all been burned, ravaged by famine and cold. For none other than Captain Wanyek Wet had been fishing in their waters, sparing what few fish remained and taking them off-world. And so it was that I found myself once again in search of the dread captain and his crew. Not just for my own justice, but to liberate my very home. When we next speak, I'll tell you what became of my crusade.
We speak now.
Aye, our story nears its end. I discovered that Captain Whet was plundering my very home seas for exotic fish, and in the process, starving the old tars who raised me from a wee yoke. I spent many months in search of them. At long last, I discovered them on the salted shores of the third moon of Antine. I hied to Antine and trucked me foe to the Garacus Trench, a fissure sliced clean through the moon's heart. There, amongst the brine and black, I found him. Wanyek Whet and his vile crew, surrounded by glumbering eels, spearing them with their harpoons. "Captain," I cried, "you've broken your promise never to harvest the seas of Zakavi Tar." And I said, "Your command be forfeit if you dinna forswear my home waters." Oh, I'll scarce forget the snarl he issued as he turned to me, slow as a frozen reef, regarding me after years of thinking me dead. "This," he growled, "is why you dinna toss the fish back into the sea." Before I could shake my flippers, the barb of his harpoon spun through the deep, and its hook pierced me in the chest. My juices filled the water, and as my vision grew dark, I espied Wanyek, smiling sharp as a fang.
That's horrible, Scuva.
I told you, lad, that mine be a dark tale. I'll tell you more when next we meet.
How about now?
So there I was, deep in the Garacus Trench, Wanyek's harpoon drilled through me paunch, watching the lights fade from my own eyes. The dread captain peeled his whiskers from his teeth and grinned a most ghastly grin, when suddenly I saw the glumbering eels aswirl. It seemed that, in the midst of my distraction, they'd taken flight. It dawned on me. I recalled to me mind the great meeting call of the eels, my last hope. So, rousing my final gasp of air, I sounded their shrill cry.
What happened?
Well, lad, I'll tell ye. The eels swarmed in an electric blaze. The dread crew scattered, and Wanyek, that damned Wanyek, that dread captain, was cooked like an evening quillfish. As the eels smote him into the deep, I felt consciousness run out to my ears. Darkness fell upon me. When I awoke, well, find me again, and I'll conclude my tale.
Found you.
When I awoke from my last duel with Wanyek, it was on the deck of a fishing schooner. It seemed my speared carcass had bobbed to the surface and been caught by a local fisher.
What about Captain Wet? Did he survive?
If that sack of seared slime yet plagues the galaxy, I've nae heard stem the stern of him, nor of his crew. Perhaps more importantly, the ordeal awoke me to the truth. I had no desire to spear fish, nor fisher. I had no desire to cross harpoons with dread captains, or to skewer the deadliest fish. In the hurly-burly of it all, I lost sight of myself. The fisherwoman who caught me, she knew of a nearby world with a great multitude of fishes. Kobo. So to Kobo did I go. And since, I've realized why I like to fish.
Why's that?
Because I like fish, Cal. I like shiny fish. I like big fish and small fish. I like fish with eyes splayed wide and fish with eyes pointed straight. I even like fish with no eyes at all. And I like seeing the face on lovers like you when they realize just how many kinds of fish there are in this galaxy. Well, that be my tale, Cal. Perhaps it was no as gloomy as a Kent.
You went through a lot. I'm glad you're okay, Scuba.
Oh, thank you, lad.
Thank you. You've given me a lot to think about.
Aye, lad. Go ahead and ponder. But don't ponder your years down the river. There's always another fish. Lad, you're all right. Oh, what a burden off our wee shoulders.
Were you worried?
Well, I just had the most loathsome encounter with one of those battle droids. I wanted they might have found you too.
What happened?
The metal beast told me to present my tribute to the Bedlam Raiders. Won't be tied any lover who dares to steal a fish from Scuba Step.
Did you get into a fight with a battle droid?
No, they took leave of me spot. Perhaps they were frightened by my crude gestures, eh?
I'm glad you're okay, Scuba.
Keep an eye out, Cal. There be strange folk in these waters.
I love Scuba.
Oh, lad, I've a powerful itch on my back. If only it weren't covered by my suit.
You could take off your suit.
Oh, thinks he's clever. Well, lad, what if I wanted to go swimming? Then what would I do with no suit?
You could put it back on.
Ah, nobody likes a know-it-all, lad. Oh, and some advice, lad. If you're planning to scale the mountain, you'll need to keep a strong grip.
Now, originally, you're supposed to go around different places and find him at different watering holes, like this, different water pools and stuff. And then he'll give you a piece of his story every time you find him. I think it's like 12 times or so. So you can find him in several places here on Kobo and in Jedi. And I think on a couple of other places on other planets as well. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But since I've already done it, I got all of his stories, his entire story at once. Oh yeah, and after he finished part of his part of his tale, every time you find him, he also gives you a fish, and that fish you put in the tank at Pylon's saloon. Let's go explore a little, though. Exploring is always fun. Sometimes.
The lift isn't here.
Oh, in there.
Let's see what's up ahead, buddy. Let's stop here.
Never mind. It's saved. Good. There's a hint of a rainbow. Cute. Oh. Something here. Before. Back we go then. Whoop.
Eyes up, trooper. Intruder. Do we open fire? Let's shoot him. Negative. This force field can withstand anything these locals throw at it. Authorized access only. Turn back, scum.
Just passing through, officer.
Nothing that ain't made of Durasteel is passing through this electron wall. Weapons hot, sir. Let's shoot him before he gets ideas. Negative. We've got our orders.
Sure you can't make an exception?
Smell that, scum? That's Imperial air you're breathing. So get back before I forget my orders and we see how tough you really are.
Why don't you drop the shield and we'll find out?
Nice try, vermin. Lucky for you, this gate's got a remote switch. Only base command can open it. Yeah, or we'd tear you to scraps. Clamp it, trooper. I'm handling it. Copy that, sir. Blockhead. You got ferrocrete ears, scum, or just a death wish? I ain't changing my mind.
You will lower the shield. I already showed you my authorization.
Already showed me your authorization. Sir? TK-783 to base command. Lower the shield. What? Wait, what? The shield is down! Blast it!
Can't get to the other side anyway, so it doesn't matter. But that was fun. Moving on. Right? Yeah. Can't get there anyway right now. Let's fast travel. Because that's the thing we can do. Alright, so it's over here.
Count yourself lucky you can't smell.
Sodden Grotto. That doesn't sound like a good name. Oh. Oop. You snuck up on me. Yeah. Game? I thought we discussed this before. Do not jump scare me, please. But that was funny though. There's a dead person here. So many dead creatures. No wonder this place stinks. All the decomposition here. Ugh. Oh, see you, you little bastard. Try to jump scare me again, huh? What is that sound? Oh, hello. Okay. It's a way to go. It was over here first. Nothing. All right. Let's check back here. There's an area. Over there, and there's a creature there. Nope. Let's move on. Oh, he's here. Oh yeah, here. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Gotcha. Yeah, that's where we came in.
Just what kind of creature lives down here?
Oh, probably not a good one.
There is only the Force. Let's go.
Oh, I know what lives here. Yeah. Big bastard lives here. Oi! Ow! 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 Whoops! Whoop!
I need something, buddy.
Oh, he scares me. Ooh. Not so bad. Fine. Ah! Oh, he's eating me. Ugh. All right. Oh, nope. He did. Well, that's an interesting look. Oh, dang it. What do we look like? Oh, we got that, huh? These are kind of color matches. Oh! Yep. Okay. Oh, fine. I don't want to, but fine. Do it. Oh! I don't know how I managed that, but I did. Dang it. It scares me. Ooh! Get up, get up! I am going to die. Oh. That made him angry.
So Breeze hears about this. Right on his doorstep.
Oh! My hands are shaking. That was terrifying. Oof. Let me just save real
Focus.
quick.
Come on, buddy.
Alright, I think that's it down here. So let's go back. Wait, I don't have to go back. I can just fast travel.
Not feeling so great, BD.
Where did it go? Oh, there it is.
We'll get around faster now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Who wants some? This might kill me. Up! Up! Dang it.
Stim, please, buddy.
It almost killed me.
Well done! What a show! Come here, my warrior friend.
I haven't seen such fighting since the championship.
We are in your debt.
What are you doing out here?
We were out looking for the biggest, strongest beasts to fight each other. Winner take all. Within our Holotactics game table, of course.
Ah.
Holotactics, huh?
That's right. And you have just helped us gather beastly data for our game. Just as soon as we find a place to set up shop, of course.
Oh, I got just the place.
Interested? He runs Pyloon's saloon.
Ah, yes. The saloon at Rambler's Reach.
That dumb? I didn't realize it was open. Well, tell you what. We're more than happy to bring Holotactics to Pyloon's. Could liven up the place. Let us make haste, Tully Moo.
All things in their own time, Bhima.
See you around.
Interesting pair. There's some big creatures that lived here once.
There is only the Force.
Oh, we're down here. Let's get up again. Oh. Right here. Let's try that. Let's see if we can get to them.
Ready to go.
MBD. A little help, bud. Now! Help, please!
Okay. Yep. Oh, there they are.
Here for the soundscape too?
Hey, back. I heard there was someone collecting samples up here.
That's right, man. Dee Dee's been all over these glider calls.
Oh, it's sounding great. You know, Pyloon Saloon down in the outpost is starving for some live entertainment.
Mm-hmm. Might not be a bad call. Dee Dee swore one of those beasts gave him some side-eye. Yeah, we're in. We'll catch you back at the outpost.
See you there.
Dee Dee and I are just gonna finish up here. Chill, Dee Dee. I ain't rushing you.
Hey, little guy. Yep, it's just me.
Bye! Oh. I do not like the sound of that. What's in here? What scary bad thing is in here? This might be a mistake. What? Oh well. Hey! Hey, 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 hey! Now, where does this go? Where do we put you?
That must be the way out. Now, how to get there?
That's an excellent question, sir. I'll let go of that then. I mean, that's supposed to go somewhere. Oh, they're the ones that were making all the noise.
Good, Neko. Now, there's a way to call the Neko over here. I just can't remember it. Oh. That's how I did it. Thank you. Let's go, BD.
All right.
Now.
Hello. Jesus. Ah, shoot. Yep, all the way over here. And this is what we look like. Oh, it's the fucking poncho. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Are we winning?
Oh, I didn't have time to heal.
Help, BD!
Got him. No, can I let you out? Oh.
Someone locked it up. Maybe we can find another way in.
Maybe.
Good, Neko. There is supposed to be a way to do this. Oh, wait. Eee. Come on. Hey there, friend. Let's grab a lift, BD.
Yeah. Let's go and get the other one.
Come on, Neko. Thanks for the assist.
Yep.
We'll get around faster now.
I made it up. I can use you to fly there. I can use you. Fly somewhere over there. Alright. Or there.
I'm feeling weak, BD. Let's stop for a moment. Back to it.
And you over there. Right. So it's over here. It's down here. Almost got myself killed. Would not have been a good look. Alright. Ah, it's over there. Right. But before we do that, let's get this meditation point right here. It's up there. Oh, no, no, no.
I don't bite, I promise.
Shh. Oh, it's too late.
should be getting pretty close. I don't see anything like a settlement, though.
You'll see one.
That's the way through. Let's do it.
Thank you. It's a long drop. Yeah, I gotta go here. Oh, hello, it's you.
Yeah, let's keep our distance this time.
I mean, I could go over here first. Just to see what's hiding. Death is hiding. Oh my. Okay, there we go. Then that's fine. This will lead me to an entirely different place. Up! Bye! Bye! Nope. That was not the smartest I've ever done. But it sure wasn't the dumbest either. Oh man, I have to go all the way back on these. I would not do good on this in real life. Ah. Good thing this is in real life.
This place is in ruins. Bounty hunter.
Yep.
Axiom Brew tracked us down.
Yup. We sure did. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, man. Okay, that's it.
So quick.
There she is.
Oh, nicely done.
Now she's talking to us.
Name's Cage Vander. This Mudscuffer picked up your trail outside the outpost.
Cal. Sounds like you've been watching us.
We've all been watching, Cal. Not every newcomer introduces themselves by taking down one of Ravis's boys, which, by the way, nice touch. Love a big entrance.
Thanks. So what do you want?
What I want, Cal, is to reward you for every one of these that you take down.
Uh-huh.
Not the only one who came to Kobo for a little peace and quiet. Take these off, bounty hunters, and I'll trade you something nice.
So he was Haxian Brood. More bound to be on the way.
Exactly. Lucky for you. I've got eyes and ears about. Drop by the saloon, and I'll help you get a jump on those hunters.
Thanks, Cage.
All right. I'll think it over.
There's so much to check out in the saloon later. Later, I have to do other things
Everybody's
first.
got rockets except me.
You think
Come on,
he's
buddy.
envious?
Still gotta find Dagon's retreat.
I wonder if he gets some sort of rocket thing, a jetpack, in the next game.
So you didn't feel like helping me out there?
For free? I don't think so. Pretty smooth moves back there.
Thanks.
You might make a decent bounty hunter. Still here? What are you looking for?
I'm not telling a bounty hunter.
Retired bounty hunter, I said. But suit yourself. I wouldn't tell you either.
All right. Right. Ouch! 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 You hurt! You hurt a lot!
BD, stim!
No! 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 Ooh!
Right here, buddy.
Oh my god.
Help!
Okay. Well, that went well. I didn't die, so it went well. Right. Boom.
This has got to be the place Cordova was talking about. Force is with me. Let's move. Not the only ones looking for something here. Think it could be Dagon?
Probably. Sounds very likely.
A coupler. Power source should be nearby.
Then let's go get one. Boom. That will lead me back over there. Oh, pretty flowers. Hey.
Welcome, Jedi.
Thank you.
Centauri Kree?
Yup. Sure is. Now I need to do a thing.
Here you will learn to harness Kobo matter in order to prepare yourself to traverse the abyss. But in success, will you also find an ever greater connection to the Force?
That's good enough.
Let your connection with the Force guide you towards our shared goal. Tanalor.
Centauri Kree was training Jedi for the journey through the abyss.
Alright, let's see. Yeah, sure, okay, that works.
Think we can ride that updraft across?
Maybe. Anything else we can do while we're here with this one? Probably not. Let's just keep it there for now. Okay, let's head towards that then. I think what's supposed to happen is, whoop, we go in this way. Oh, I barely made that. Yeah. Yeah, there's a creature down there. Oh my fucking god, there's two of them? I'm fucked.
Help me, BD. Buddy, help!
Damn it. Ah!
I need one.
Welcome, Jedi. In each world the Republic reaches out to, there are new opportunities to share and learn. And this planet has much to teach us.
What did you learn, Centauri?
Oh, that's
what secrets this place is hiding. Kobo matter. It's overgrown. Okay, let's try it out.
Alright, now
We believe Kobo matter originates from deep within the abyss. This strange substance is enigmatic, but not beyond our ability to study and manipulate. Like all things, once understood, it can be channeled and thus controlled.
You were studying Kobo matter in the abyss. Is that how Dagon made it to Tanalorr?
Neat trick, buddy.
Nah, I can't get that. Put that back in there. He...
Working together, the Republic and the Jedi Order can understand the mysteries of the galaxy and harness them for the greater good. The Force guides our path.
Sounds like the Order I remember. Everything Kree built here was destroyed by a catastrophe she couldn't foresee. Sometimes it feels like history just repeats itself.
Sure it does. That did something. Oh, I know. We need it outside. Nope. No, no, no. And then...
Another one cleared. We should be able to ride the updraft to the far side now.
Yeah, we just gotta time it right, and I'm not great with timing. Okay, we go here. Then we go...
Too bad. It's nice and close.
Hey, hey, hey!
You pay for that.
Yeah, I am about to die.
The galaxy will know our story. Aerial tactics.
Oh, there's two of them.
Enough. Not this time. Taking him out.
Why do they come in pairs? That's not fair. That's very rude. I knew there was someone in here.
Welcome, Jedi. Enemies of peace threaten the galactic frontier and our republic.
Shoot.
Once we cross the abyss, Tanalor could be a bastion to repel that threat. A beacon for hope and justice across the Outer Rim.
Ann-Louise was more than a mission to her. It was a dream of a better future.
It's a way to do this, I know. Oh, there it is. And a bit more. Like that. You good? I think it's good. Right, I can't do it on that. Yeah. This is not gonna work very well. Oh, fuck's sake. Come on. Come on. Come on. We can do it. We can do it. It's just here. Just here. Aha! Okay, now where are we supposed to point this? Oh, right, down there. There we go.
We can reach the top now.
Nice. That means I have to try and all three of them in order to get to where I need to go. Okay, so if I aim towards that one and then that one and then that one, hopefully. Ay, ay, ay. Alright. Let's see if we can do it. Whoop! Oh, I barely made that one. And wait, we made it up here though, so...
Let's search inside.
None of it worthwhile. What is it Dagan expects me to find?
I guess we found out.
Jedi, I've been dying to meet you. I shall not fail. Die, sorcerer!
Oh. Oh, I miss cat purrs.
Impudence! I shall ascend, I shall ascend, I shall ascend! Really? Barabbas!
Dagan is arming raiders with lightsabers. Good thing they're not trained to use the Force.
Yeah, good thing.
Hey, BD, a little help?
This place is quite pretty, actually. And the music is even beautiful.
Strange device. Looks broken.
He is coming. Destroy it now. Wait!
That would be Dagan Gera.
Centauri. Whatever this device is, Dagan killed other Jedi for it.
Sure did.
Won't be locked for long.
Not if BD has anything to say about it.
That window leads back outside.
Then let's go out the window.
Master Cordova said that Centauri Kree had a lab on Kobo's moon. Maybe we can learn more there.
Alright, where are we going? There's a whole section over here. Let's try and get to this place right here. See if we can make it.
Thanks for the help.
We made it just fine. Nice. Okay. Oh, yeah.
I need to focus.
Yep, our DJ's in the house. Hey!
Grab a spot at the bar.
Let's see here. Okay, let's listen.
Always something to do.
Oh yeah, this one. Definitely.
Hey, glad you both found Pyloons all right.
Thanks again for the invite. Name's Ash Javi, by the way.
I'm Cal. This is BD1.
Man, you didn't tell me what a dive this place would be. This saloon has wonky acoustics, weirder customers, and a barely functional refresher. It's perfect.
Unts.
Can't wait to hear what you've got. Pretty sure Grease's old jukebox predates the High Republic.
We got you, Cal. Hit up DDEC if you want to hear anything specific.
I already did.
Thanks.
Enjoy the tunes.
The Starter Sub. That last month's special.
Change the blasting menu again? These can't be well enough alone.
Well, you know, the boss is a culinary innovator who just can't be stopped. But perhaps I can interest you in an iodized Gans roast? An old favorite.
Old favorite?
Oh, so tender you'll want to buy it dinner.
Have I really been stranded here long enough to have an old favorite?
Well, you know, time flies when your disposition is as sunny as a farm graveyard.
Seeing these High Republic ruins with my own eyes. How do you go back to the Academy after that?
Not something I expected to hear from a historian.
I didn't expect it either. Originally, I couldn't wait to wall myself into a library. Why visit one dig site when you could read about 30, right?
So what made you decide to leave?
It is hard to describe, but the more I learned, the more I wanted to get my hands dirty and live it. Not just read about it on a calf-stained terminal, you know? Some other time, okay?
All right.
So how did you end up on the wrong side of the law?
After my studies, I worked in the Republic Tax Collection Agency, investigating revenue disputes.
You were a tax collector? Sounds pretty legitimate so far.
Drearily legitimate. But it did introduce me to a steady procession of people desperate for things to shake out in their favor, so to speak.
And you helped them out for a price.
Yes. But my fee was nothing compared to the price they paid at the hands of a corrupt system.
Whatever you say, Moran.
See you around, Cal.
See you around, Moran.
A lot of prospectors around here. Have you ever tried your hand at mining Priorite?
Once. I found it enlightening. Some prospectors invited me to join them on an expedition. We descended to the mines, but when my back was turned, they fled.
They ditched you?
Yes. Alone, I calmly walked through the darkness, trusting my intuition. I found another exit.
And the prospectors?
Dead. Gorako attack. If I had chased them, I would have perished too. Let this be a lesson. Always go your own way.
That's a good lesson.
Sojourner.
Not a bad selection.
Shame we can't see the ending of this one. Because I've already done it. And it was kind of cool. You got to meet Boba Fett. That was neat.
What?
Hey, Cal. We've been wondering something.
Yeah, we've been wondering.
How's a guy like you end up in a place like this?
Engine trouble.
Don't we know it?
So come on, kid. What's next for you?
I've got a chance to find someplace safe. I plan to make good on it.
Well, I'm no good with advice, but, people who... Hell, I messed it up. I'm just trying to say, listen, the happiest folk live somewhere between what they want and what they got, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, I hear you.
Really? Sounds to me like the old man's noodle is starting to fray.
Damn it, Dana.
It's about balance.
Ah, forget it.
Talk later, buddy.
Yeah, okay.
Biomalls like that one you took out are trouble. They'll turn a room into a patio if you're not careful.
I believe it.
Reminds me of a pest I tangled a few years back. Nothing could get through its skin neither. Here's the kicker, though. This creature had tentacles, too. Whew, don't remember the name of it, but it was mean. I wasn't having all kinds of trouble until I remembered something my mama used to say. If your weapon can't fell a beast, make the beast your weapon. So, I drop my spear, grab one of the beast's tentacles, and coil it around his throat until it was over.
Damn.
Smart.
That's what your enemies do, ain't it? Turn your strengths into liabilities.
Don't mess with Mosey.
Be seeing you.
Alright.
Tanalor. You know much about it?
Only what I've seen in visions.
Right, totally normal answer. How's it look in those visions?
Beautiful. It's a paradise, a haven. Not just somewhere to hide, but somewhere to live.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
I think we can do a lot of good there, too.
Let's focus on getting ourselves there first. Everything else can come later.
You're right.
This is the first time for everything. Don't worry about things here, Cal.
Monk, you back there?
What can I do for you?
Let's chat. Can we chat? Yes, we
Ever
can.
pick up any good tips from bartending?
For starters, every client has a tell.
What's my tell?
Well, if I told you, it wouldn't be a tell.
Fine. So what's your tell?
My incurable honesty.
It was good to see you.
Can't talk now. Pyloons needs me.
Hey, kid. I got some bad news on our favorite Ordo Eris fanatic.
I already know Sork Tormos put a fresh bounty on my head.
You do?
One of your regulars clued me in on his game. She's been keeping tabs on the Haxian brood, so this time we've got the jump on him.
You figure that guy would let things go by now. I'll be here, Cal.
Okay. Ah, there's the table. I am very bad at this game. Very bad at this game. I'm not even gonna try.
Hey, Zig. What's going on?
Enjoying the view. Not often we get this much of a crowd at Pyloon's.
There aren't any Zabrak hanging out in the outpost, right?
Not that I've seen.
Huh, thank goodness. Thought I was gonna have to book it for a second there.
Are there people out to hurt you?
Only always. But I owe these Zabrak quite a few credits for
Oh, jeez.
an
Turgle.
incident I was involved in.
You get into a lot of trouble, don't you?
He sure
The
does.
less you know, the better. Trust me. I can always run, start a new life. No, Turgle. Not again.
Great to see you.
Cal, you're back. How goes the search for Tanador?
We've got a few leads.
Excellent. We'll speak later. Go on, sit forth.
Okay. Talk to Scuva.
Lad, cast your eyes over this beauteous tank.
Glad you came around to it.
It didn't make a fetching first impression. Never mind to give it a third scrubbing. Cleaning the filter, you'd think someone tried to cram a moss through a sieve.
Can't unhear that.
Oh, no. Ooh, ugh.
So, Ziggy,
Don't call me that.
you ever find the one?
On new things, Turgle.
Oh, come on now. If you're a lover, like myself, you don't just move on. You're on the hunt, the prowl.
Cool down, Turgle. It's alright, someone came along. I'd be open to it. Maybe.
Uh-huh. I bet you would, killer.
Yay, tank stay dirty. It's real pretty when the tank is clean, but that'll take a while. But it'll get clean eventually. Okay, let's see if the garden is growing. Yes! Oh, look at all them pretty colors.
Not bad. I've seen worse rooftop gardens.
Ooh. Oh, it's so pretty. Blues and pinks and purples. Ah, nice. Very pretty. Oh, wrong button. Mantis, right.
Stay alert out there.
All right.
Later.
Later. I'm just gonna save real quick.
Let's plot a course.
All right, let's go on Shattered Moon. Grease? Oh, they're T-posing. Look at him. There we go. Well, he's normal. He's not. There we go.
Next up, Kobo's Moon.
That's my line. Know your role. You shoot things. Me, I'm the pilot. So, you give that old tech Cal found in Dagon's place a look?
Yeah. Maybe that lab on the moon will shed some light. What do you think happened to it?
The moon? Ah, who knows? Who cares? I don't got time for moons.
Some sort of natural disaster, I'm guessing.
Maybe.
I'm surprised the moon's still habitable.
You and me evidently have different ideas of habitable.
I know. I've seen your cantina.
Watch it.
Low blow.
Come here, Cal. Trip's almost over.
Yeah. Boop.
Sorry.
Good?
Yeah, just a smidge rusty. You?
A little restless, but we'll be fine.
Listen to you, Mr. Optimistic. Hey, you want to do me a favor? Cut it out. You're giving me a stomachache.
Sure it's not your cooking? What was that? We're almost there.
Locals say the moon's haunted.
Oh, don't tell him that.
They couldn't have put this laboratory in a sunnier place?
No kidding. But if we find something here that'll
Well,
help us
there's
navigate
sun
the
right
Kobold
there.
Abyss,
Unless
so
that's
be it.
another moon, but you
The
know.
way Grease tells it, the Abyss is a ship graveyard. And now we're on a lunar graveyard.
A lot of graveyards.
A lot of graveyards. I'm on watch here. So far, I've spotted one nervous Latero.
Where is he? Is he inside? Oh yeah, there he is.
You okay?
Me? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm just delighted you brought the Manus to another haunted moon.
It won't be long. Just gotta look for that laboratory Cordova found in the archive database.
Sure. Take your time. Hurry to that lab, kid. I don't know what happened here, and I don't want to know.
All right.
Reminds me of the forest array, just on a much grander scale.
The station is closed. They're here.
Who's here?
We've been attacked. Evacuation protocols in order. This station is closed. It is dangerous to remain here.
Good to know. Wow.
Cordova said there were records of Dagon visiting a lab on this moon. It says Kree written all over it. Okay, so not that way.
Oh, man.
Didn't expect to see this place operational after all this time. Stay alert. We need to find that lab.
Shortcut.
Need to center myself.